Well, the effort to get medical marijuana approved in Missouri will get a boost this weekend. A special guest has flown in to make the case, but others say not so fast. Krista DeBille has the latest with the interview you will only see right here.
Supporters of medical marijuana have brought in a guest speaker to talk about it. Congressman Earl Blumenauer from Oregon.
This is an unusual movement because it's been driven by the public, not politicians necessarily.
He believes it's a matter of time before all states make the switch and that Missouri could be the 31st.
If Missouri is willing to resoundingly support medical marijuana, I think the tide changes nationally, and I think we're in the home stretch.
But it's a little confusing here.
It is confusing. I mean, I'm sort of scratching my head trying to figure out how this works, and I don't even live here.
There are 3 measures on the November ballot in Missouri that all have to do with medical marijuana. There's Amendment 2, Amendment 3, and Prop C. Now, Amendment 2 would legalize medical marijuana, tax it at 4%, and then spend that tax revenue on health care services for veterans. Amendment 3 would legalize it, tax it at 15%, and then spend the revenue on biomedical research and drug development institute. Now, if both of those should garner more yes votes than no votes, whichever gets the most votes would prevail. Then there's Prop C, legalize medical marijuana, tax it at 2%, and then spend that tax revenue on a myriad of things: veteran services, drug treatment, education, and law enforcement. Now, it's possible that one of the amendments could get more yes votes than no votes, and Prop C could get more yes votes than no votes. And if that's the case, a court would likely have to decide which prevails.
For the guy who travels the country in support of medical marijuana, he thinks one measure here stands out.
This Measure 2 looks to me to be broadly supported, well crafted. I've looked at a number of these measures around the country, and I think this is the strongest.
There are people who don't like any of the options, at least not yet. They point to problems in other states.
In Colorado, which was one of the first states to legalize both marijuana for so-called medicinal uses and for recreational use, they've actually seen their crime rates increase. They've seen their rates of impaired driving crashes increase. And so there are a lot of subsidiary problems that come along with the legalization of marijuana that I'm not certain Missouri is prepared to deal with.
That was Krista DeBille reporting. The event for Amendment 2 is Saturday. It's from 4 until 8 at the Crossroads KC.